A new Pentagon study shows cancer risk is higher for military pilots and crew members than it is for the general public, and in some cases, alarmingly higher.
That's right. Spotlight on America obtained a copy of that study. They're taking a closer look at the numbers and the impact on veterans.
Here's National Investigative Correspondent Angie Mareshi.
The Department of Defense study looked at nearly 900,000 Air Force and Navy pilots and crew members from 1992 to 2017. Overall, it showed air crews were about 25% more likely to be diagnosed with all types of cancer compared to the general public. It's already a dangerous job, but concern is growing that higher rates of cancer are an additional occupational hazard for military pilots and their crew members. Spotlight on America obtained a copy of the study. It found air crews had the highest risk, including an alarming 87% higher rate of melanoma, the most deadly form of skin cancer, a 39% higher rate of thyroid cancer, and 16% higher rate for prostate cancer in men and breast cancer in women. And for ground crews who service aircraft for the first time, this study shows they also have higher rates of cancer, including 19% higher for brain and nervous system cancers, 15% higher for thyroid cancer, 9% higher for kidney and renal cancers, and for women, a 7% higher rate of breast cancer.
Right there.
That's you.
Mm-hmm.
As a young man, Joseph Heater, now in his 80s, served as an aircraft engine mechanic during the Vietnam War.
Had a squamous cell carcinoma removed right here.
That's just the latest. Sergeant Heater has battled cancer his whole life since getting out of the service.
Do you think that played a part here in the cancer that you've experienced later in life?
Oh, I do.
Disabled American Veterans Deputy Legislative Director Shane Learman says determining if there is a link to service is crucial so veterans can get treatment from the VA.
If a veteran has been exposed to something that's having a long-term negative effect, action needs to be taken. Veterans have already paid the price. They shouldn't continue to pay.
A second phase of the study will now look at what air and ground crews were exposed to that might be causing elevated cancer risk, from cosmic radiation to jet fuel.
You were just covered in it.
Just covered in it.
During his service, Mr. Heater says he was constantly drenched in jet fuel while working on aircraft engines.
And you did that for years.
I did that for 6 years.
How much does it mean to you to finally see them studying this?
Oh, it means a lot. It's time. We're losing too many people for something that we shouldn't be losing them for.
Catching those cancers early is very important. One note of good news from the study, it found air crews were 56% less likely to die from their cancers than the general population. And for ground crews, it was 35%. For Spotlight on America, I'm Angie Mareski.
From the Weather Team with the